Hello, students, and anyone else who may be watching from home. This is Mr. Borges, also known as Zanzolo, and today we're going to talk about our next project in Scratch. Now, we do have a new button in Scratch, which is going to be our coin toss project. And then when you go to visit the coin toss assignment page, one of the things you'll see, here's the video right here that you're watching. It's going to be right here. But you'll see that there is no example for this project on purpose. That is deliberate, right? I am not putting an example here in Scratch on purpose. For this project, I do not want you to watch a video that shows step-by-step exactly what to do. I want you to make your own project. All right, and then this way also no one's going to be able to put all of my code into their backpack or whatever else. I want you to start getting the hang of writing your own code and writing your own programs from a list of instructions. This is what computer programmers do. So here we go, right? So we've got a checklist of everything that our project needs to have, and I'm going to go ahead and show you. I'm going to show you my project. But right, you can see my project is not shared. I'm not going to click inside in this video, and I'm not going to link anything but I've created this though is because it's easier for me to show you what I want your project to do. Now, if you someday you're working as a computer programmer, your boss is not going to write the whole program for you and say, go make this. What they're going to do is they're going to have a list of things. All right, we need to write a program that does this, and that does this, and then does this, and then go do it. And your boss, your manager, wherever you're writing these programs for, wherever you're writing this code for, might not even be a computer programmer. They might not be able to tell you how to do any of these individual pieces. That's what they hired you for, right? So anyways, that's the big idea. So we're going to practice doing that. So in this project, you're going to have a sprite that uses blocks to explain what's happening and tell the player the answer at the end. And you're going to have your code pick a random number between 1 and 2, right? Basically, we're using 1 for heads and 2 for tails. And then you're going to have an ask block. Let the player decide how many coin tosses to simulate, right? How many repeats we're doing. So I'm going to go ahead and start the project. You can see I'm using an ask block here. Scratchcat's asking how many coin tosses should we do. The user is going to enter in some number. Okay. I'm going to hit enter in a second there. When I do, right, there's going to be a variable that keeps track of how many heads I get, right? Remember, right, we're going to pick a random number between 1 and 2, and we're using 1 for heads. Okay, so we're going to have a variable keep track of how many heads we get, and then at the end, your sprite, you're going to have to use join blocks and some math blocks to find the percent of the time that you get heads. Right? So the output will be something like, after 1,000 coin tosses, you got heads, I'll fix this typo, you got heads 49.2% of the time. Okay, so right, by using join blocks, right, so 1,000, that's going to be the answer from the ask block. Where is this 49.2? You're not going to just type that in there, folks, okay? You're going to use math to calculate that. How do you get a percent? Right? You're going to take the percent, you're going to count up how many heads you got, divide by how many total coin tosses there were, which is the answer, and you're going to multiply by 100. That's how we find a percentage. Okay, so that's what the math of that's going to look like. It's going to look, you're going to have a variable that's counting the heads. Number of heads you get divided by the total repeats we're doing, right? Your variable divided by the answer from the ask block is going to multiply that by 100, and that's going to give a percentage. You should get something kind of close-ish to 50 usually. Right? If you get something that's nowhere near 50, right, probably something went wrong. Right, then you're going to get yourself a better title than untitled, some instructions, and then submit it to Canvas. So I'm going to go ahead and run my project here. So we're doing 1 million coin tosses. I click the flick drag. All right, I put this in here just for fun so that you can see that something's happening. But this number was going up the whole time. Right, and 1 million, actually this laptop is powerful enough that even that, okay, let me get rid of this. Even that was over before I, There we go. Even that was over before I knew it. So I started the project over again. How many coin tosses do we want to do? Let's go ahead and do 10 million. 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, 6, so 7 zeros. There we go. So you can see it's counting up how many heads I'm getting here. And then once it gets to 10 million tosses, I should probably at that point have something like 5 million heads. So we're approaching that pretty soon. I had my scratch cat say thinking just for fun, right? So people would know something was going on. Then when the project is done, see, I didn't get exactly 5 million. I got a little bit more than that. So I didn't get exactly 50%. I got a little bit more than that. So then you're going to use join blocks to make scratch cat say something like after however many coin tosses. This is going to be a different number every time, right? You're going to have to use a join block to join some words in front of the answer to your variable, and then join some more words, coin tosses. You got heads. This number is going to be different every time. You're going to have to put another join block inside the other join block, and then do a little bit of math, right? And so this is the big idea. I want you to take a crack at making this project. I don't expect everyone in the class to get this right on their first try. I just want to say that. But I want you to take a crack at writing some code like this without seeing any example. Without seeing any example. And then for folks, if they get stuck, when they get stuck, I want to help them just enough to help them get unstuck and then have them keep working on their own project. Right? So you're leaning on examples less and getting used to writing your own code more. All right, folks, that's it for this one. So thanks for watching. Right? Remember that once you're done writing your project, you're going to go back to Canvas and submit your project. Right? So you'll have, I don't see it right now because I'm not in student view, but you'll have this button that says Start Assignment. You'll click that, and then here's where you turn in the link to your project, and then click the Submit Assignment button. Okay, that's it. Thanks for watching, folks, and we will see you next time. Bye.